The desert has secrets, and sometimes they take your breath away. Introducing the pumpkin patch. The pumpkin patch is unique. It's a geological feature near Ocotillo wells in the Anza-Borrego Desert, and I would hazard a guess you've never seen anything like it. The best way to get there is to use a four-wheel drive or high-clearance vehicle, and it's best accessed via pole line road off Highway 78. But first, we had to stop at 17 Palms, a well-known oasis that was used by early travelers and prospectors as a resting spot. It's really unusual to find such a rare and scenic group of palms in the middle of the desert, literally in the middle of nowhere. Make sure you stop at this little sign. It'll tell you all about it. From what I hear, little foxes and little critters in the desert like to hide in the fronds of these palms. I'd sure love to see what lives deep inside this one. Make sure that you find the traveler's mailbox. This little box contains notes, journals, and messages for future travelers.
We love finding these little stashes of notebooks at all these places. People put the coolest stuff. This is a little notebook from the Chartered Bank of London. It says here. You want to take a picture of that? That's kind of cool.
London?
Yeah. I put in here Dave and Wendy Hauser, February 7th, 2025. Keep doing it so you keep doing it. Search for us at hashtag TinCanTwosome and hashtag Dive Deep Together. I just counted, and there are 24 palms, so we're going to have to change the name of this place from 17 Palms Oasis to 24 Palms Oasis. 11722. You can always turn around, but you can't go back. Stop and take breaks and keep on trucking. The Shady Guy. This world is amazing. Keep exploring. You got this. Life sucks, but you don't. So I'm going to put ours back in now.
Well, that was that. What did you think? Pretty cool, huh? That was beautiful. And our next stop was to Five Palms, another little oasis in the middle of nowhere. Once again, the road was really rough, but it's worth it if you have the right car. We found another fun place to stop. It's called Five Palms this time, and it's a really cute little bundle of palms. You can drive almost all the way there, and then you just walk. And then finally, it was time to find the pumpkin patch. It's not that easy to find. You really do have to use GPS to find it, but it's worth it. Trust me. I'd packed a picnic lunch for us, and we really did try to eat our lunch there. But the wind there was so awful. We just had to give up, go back to our car, and eat it there. And here they are, the famous pumpkin patch, filled with amazing rock formations that sort of resemble pumpkins. My guess is at one time they resembled them a lot more. But now, they're just fascinating. When we left the pumpkin patch, we made the big mistake of taking what we thought was a shortcut across the desert. Yeah, not so much. Where we should have turned to the right here, we didn't. And it just kept getting worse and worse and more narrow. And so we finally had to give up. It just wasn't going to work. So what did we do? Well, David checked it out, but there was actually no way forward. We kept trying a little while, but dumb move. Eventually, we had to stop and actually back up all the way back out. That was tough.
We are backing out of a canyon.
I was outside behind him, trying to direct him, but the wind was blowing sand in my face so bad that I had to turn around constantly, so I don't think I was that much help. David handled it like a champ.
Nice work, Wen.
Oh, that was hard.
It was. That was an adventurous day. We've got a Yukon 4-wheel drive, and we took it off-road. Now, we took it places where probably you only want to go if you've got a Jeep, an ATV, a dirt bike, and this is just a big SUV. Now, it is 4-wheel drive, and we did okay. But the first half was great. We went out to the pumpkin patch and saw the 17 palms and the 5 palms on the way. And that was really fun. And it wasn't that tough going. It was, it was off-road, but friendly off-road. And then after the pumpkin patch, we headed east on Tule Wash Road. And we thought, this is really bumpy, so let's take a shortcut. And let's do what was it called?
Let's take a shortcut. It was crossover or something?
A crossover road or something like that.
Something like that.
And so we headed south on Crossover Road. And we'll show that to you here on a map as we're talking. But we started going south. We thought this is a nice little shortcut. And oh my, we made a wrong turn.
It was horrible.
Wrong turn and went down a narrow canyon where we had to back out for it seemed like 100 miles. And so Wendy was in the back kind of directing me as I was backing out. And that's just a nightmare. You start to kind of panic a little bit. You think, am I going to get out of here? Is this going to be okay?
And you know, when you're out there, you can't call for help.
No,
There's no reception.
AAA isn't going to get you out there.
No.
And then so we decided to go farther south on the road. And that got worse and worse and worse and worse. And, really, it's not a bad road. If you got a Jeep, if you got an ATV, you've got a dirt bike, it's great. But, a big SUV,
no,
not so much. So we actually got smart and turned around. So we turned around, went back north on that crossover road, and then we hit Tule Wash Road again. And headed east. And about 7 miles, a lot of deep sand, a lot of washboard, a lot of sketchy stuff, a lot of rocks. And we finally came out on the 86 highway. And
what
so
a relief.
it was such a relief to see pavement. So it was an adventure, but we're learning as we, over the years, we're learning when to turn around.
I think we should have turned around a long time before we did.
So anyways, I would highly recommend getting out to see the pumpkin patch. I would highly recommend seeing 17 palms and 5 palms. And highly recommend going off-road if you've got the equipment for it like we do. But just be careful that you don't go where the true off-roaders, the true overlanders go. Which is not our tribe. So.
No, not fun. But anyway, we are so relieved we have made it. And we are going to go take a shower now and relax and try to get our heart rates down again. And thanks for coming along. If you liked our video, please give us a thumbs up. Please subscribe to our channel. Hit that bell for notifications, and we will see you next week.
Keep doing it so you can keep doing it.
Bye.